Parents of Libra children, welcome to your tarot treat for the week of May 8th through the 14th. We're going to look at, whatever your child is, being impacted by for this specific week. Also, if you'd like to take advantage, this is the last week for my Mercury retrograde special. The information is down below. I'm wearing this because it's more so symbolic that we're all graduating from something with this Mercury retrograde season. And then also our children are, in many cases, graduating from a grade. So I just felt it was fun and appropriate to wear this today. So let's find out what's going on with you and your Libra child. There was something else that I was going to add, but if I miss it, or if it doesn't come to me, then I'll just add it in the description. Okay. So for the week of the 8th through the 14th, your Libra child is, I don't want to say giving, but their focus, their heart is generosity. An introspective look like, how can I give? How can I serve? How can I make the world a better place is it. That's the key phrase that I'm getting. They're really focused either on global issues or just wanting to create a better environment. So they may have, inspirations or aspirations to, like, how can we recycle more? How can we reduce our carbon footprint or things like that? There's just this awareness that they have the power and the ability to do more to help society, or that there's a desire to make the world a better place, specifically this week. Don't know what happened for them to cause that. Not that it's a bad thing, but they seem really focused on doing, their small part to improve humanity for all. So they may want to join a club. They want to get involved. And so they may be asking or inquiring of that, or taking on something in the house, like, let's do this, or let's eat more plants or something. So it's very inspiring. Also, yes, that was the other thing that I was going to say. When you do these readings or when you watch these, please just don't match your sun sign to your child's sun sign. What I found that works best for me, if you're looking at your child's sun aspect, pay attention, read for your moon, if your child has an Aries sun, but you're a Gemini moon, look at that specifically and see if that aligns a lot better. I've also found that if you're reading for yourself as an adult child, you may want to pay attention to your rising sign. So it's if the messages don't resonate the way that you were intending them to be, make sure that you do the same for yourself, your child. In addition, pay attention to the houses. So this message may impact your 7th house, your house of relationships. So there's a lot of different aspects where you can gain some nuggets from these messages. So I'm going to continue. So parents with Aries placements, you have the 4 of Cups. There's something that you are resisting. There's a lot of offers. There's a lot of people coming to you, or you're being, like, not necessarily bombarded, but you're being approached is what I want to say, with just thoughts, ideas. And it's not that you're not interested. It's not also that you're not, it's not that you're being highly selective, but you have a recognition that now is not the time to do something. And I think that falls right in line with Mercury retrograde. So you are intentionally taking a pregnant pause this week. Parents with Taurian placements, you guys are the Empress. You are making beautiful magic. You're very fertile in not so much physically, but creatively. So there's an abundance, there's an ease, a grace for you this week as we're closing out this Mercury retrograde season. There's just a lot of joy. Your home may be a special place for you right now, spending a lot of time at home, spending a lot of time cleaning your home or, whatnot. And then also, this could impact your second house as well. All of our second houses, our area of materials or whatnot. So be mindful of that as well. Parents with Gemini placements, you guys have the 10 of Swords. So something sudden, I feel, just caught you off guard, took you by surprise is another thing that I'm hearing. And it's not that it leveled you. I feel almost like you, even though it caught you off guard, you're not surprised by where it came from. It's either somebody's character, somebody that you know, that did something suddenly that disappointed you, but you're not surprised. It could be news from work. So there's some kind of familiarity to this sudden message. And that's what it is. The Swords rules like words or thoughts. And it really feels like there's some kind of sudden communication that really levels you. But it comes from a familiar place. Parents with Cancer placements, you have the 9 of Wands. You're feeling, I wouldn't say just victorious, but you've done the work and now you're seeing, almost like the fruits of your labor. A lot of stuff in growth, a lot of stuff in progress. Progress is what I'm hearing. You're proud of the progress that you've made thus far this week. And I feel like this is just in general in life. Some changes that you've made, some things that you've noticed during this Mercury retrograde season, that you're being very intentional and you're really proud of your progress. Parents with Leo placements, you guys have the King of Wands. I'm like, I just want to make sure I'm saying the right card. There's a pride, there's a good pride, there's a loyalty, there's an excitement, there's a sense of accomplishment, much like parents with Cancer placements. But you're proud of something that you've done. Again, a lot of these messages aren't necessarily resonating with the child for me this week. But in your case, I do see you collaborating with your child, or you're proud of your child. You're proud of the idea that they came up with. But there's just this sense of excitement and taking ownership of what you've accomplished. You may have had like a hard task or something that you've had to endure, and you did it. So congratulations and kudos to you. Virgo parents or parents with Virgo placements, you're coming out of a conflict. Rightfully so. You're excited. You're relieved. This was stressful for you. It's probably Mercury retrograde related. The pressure is off. Maybe with this recent solar or lunar eclipse, it was an intense time for you and things are just dissipating. So a lot of clarity is coming to mind is what I hear. Things were kind of foggy. Around that time, some words were said, or the basis around that conflict was like, what? Like, what are you talking about? One of those. And that's dissipating and you're getting the clarity that you need. Parents with Libra placements, you guys are coming out of the 5 of Pentacles energy. So again, thankfully, it's like what was once stagnant is coming into this energy of just abundance is what I'm hearing. Your child will encourage you. Your actions and how you've handled it is modeling character for your child. Your child sees it. Your child is, processing and learning and acquiring the lesson that you had, like they're watching you. So I'm grateful. I'm glad for you that things are you feel like a heaviness or a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. Parents with Scorpio placements, you have, let me just read it. The Page of Wands. No communication. I feel like you are, there's a delay. Like it's like not wanting to move, not feeling that you have to move, but there's a self-imposed delay. Either people want you to do something, or there's an opportunity, and you're really, I think, especially with this lunar eclipse that just passed, you are not only taking your sweet time, but processing the energies that happened. Still in support of your child, but just taking some time yourself to be introspective. Parents with Sagittarian placements, you're making clear decisions with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Very decisive, very clear on how you want to move forward. This could apply to your 9th house of like knowledge and travel. That's what I get. It's very, very succinct. There's no like wiggle room. You're just being very decisive about something. And moving forward. Capricorn placements, you parents have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So you're being selective in how you move. I don't feel like you're not moving at all, but you're being very selective in how you get down, how you move, not even just who you associate yourself with, but strategic movement. Not everything is for you. You're smart and you know that, and you're being highly selective in who you involve yourself with, how you involve yourself with them, what things you get involved in. Like, genius. This could also deal with your 10th house of career. So parents with Aquarian placements, you are coming out of stuck energy is what I'm hearing. You're also coming out of indecision, making clear choices of as far as what you want in life. Something, you've gotten the information that you needed, something came into alignment, or some kind of information dropped in your lap that made your choice very easy on how you need to be clear. It was like, oh, that's it. And once you got that little bit of information, it made it easier for you to do what you need to do. Parents with Piscean placements or the 12th house, you have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Let me see, because I don't want to speak prematurely. A project is completed. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like work related. It doesn't have to be anything material. It really could just be, excuse me, it can be a sense of you feeling accomplished in your life in general. Like something that you've been mentally working on, a mental system or process that you've been trying to put together. It's finally finished, or it will be finished this week. That's the messages that I have for you all. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you again soon.